Full Set Breakfast on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
And the big thing, though, seems to be, doesn't it, getting a routine that allows you every day to do the things you know we always need to do, which is take exercise. We've had some rather interesting suggestions this morning. We spoke earlier on to Mark Bennett, a top nutritional therapist, who said, look, in the ad breaks, why don't you stand up? If you're able to, maybe do some squats. If you're going to make a cup of tea, then while you're waiting for the kettle to boil, do something physical. Maybe even, I don't know, take some big tins out of the larder, use those as mini weights, or do some squats in the kitchen. The neighbours might talk, but by the end of it, it's kind of money in the bank. You've stored up a calorie burning, you've got the metabolism going, you're also kind of getting the engine more efficient, or are you? Let's get the thoughts now of top personal trainer David Weiner joins us live. Hello, David.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Fine, thank you, sir. Happy New Year. Now, do you work one-on-one with your clients, or do you take a group or a class?
I do a mixture. I mean, I do a lot of one-on-one work with clients. I also do lots of classes, so a wide variety.
And do you find people sign up with you and then drift away at this time of year, or are people, by the time they go to you, they've made that decision, they are going to make that change?
Well, normally what happens is I tell the clients before they start with me that it's all about mindset, keeping yourself in the right frame of mind throughout, because, you know, if you're not 100% committed, you're never going to succeed.
So when you start out with somebody and you're tailoring an exercise program for them, is it important where they want to be, or do you have to be honest with them sometimes? So, you know what, yes, you might want to look like me, not me, I mean you, but actually that ain't going to happen. Do you have to kind of lower people's expectations ever?
Well, you don't want to take away their optimism and their motivation, but yeah, you do sometimes have to say to them, look, you know, you want to make those changes, but one step at a time. We can't, you know, we can't do it all, you know.
And what would you say to people who suddenly, you know, maybe they have a bad week, they maybe fall ill with something like a bad cold, and they stop coming along to you? Because I've found in the past, when I've had gym membership, it's the remotivation that's more difficult. The initial thing is, it's enthusiasm, it's new, it's not a slog, you're learning new things. It's kind of 3 months down the line, if for any, even if you go away on holiday, getting back into it for me has always been the problem.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say to me, oh, you know what, I've had a bad day, I've eaten badly today. Do you know what? If you start putting yourself down, if you start labelling that as I've had a bad cheat day or something, then you're telling yourself it's a negative. As long as you say to yourself, do you know what, I can do this, as long as tomorrow I'm back into my routine, pushing harder, back into that mentality of I'm going to do this. It's all about not telling yourself you've done something wrong, but telling yourself you're going to do something positive after.
We spoke to somebody earlier on now who runs a fitness program in the Midlands, and he said, you know, matter-of-factly, that he'd lost something like 5 stone, and when he got that, he almost got evangelical about passing that message on. Have you always been fit, David, or have you had problems in the past, or issues in the past?
Look, I haven't always been as fit as I am now. You know, it's a journey. It's about starting somewhere, and then rising and rising and rising, and taking that achievement and that passion for meeting a goal and taking it to the next level, always moving forward, moving beyond where you get to. So, yeah, I mean, I've always strived to achieve more than I have.
And is that your kind of ongoing resolution, or do you have New Year's resolutions ever?
Yeah, I would say that I have an ongoing resolution, which is just to improve myself and my way of life, and also to get more clients and to improve their way of life. And, you know, it's the continuation. Once you know, what I would say is that we all have resolutions all the way through the year, but the main one is New Year's, because, you know, it's the start of a fresh 12 months. If you know, it's always an opportunity. There's always that chance. You can always make those changes, and if you find it hard, the next month is a new month.
Motivational words there. Where can people find out more about where you're based London way, I think, aren't you, David?
I'm based in West Hampstead, yeah, the gym in West Hampstead. I also do private clients, but, you know, like, the gym is the gym, and everyone likes to get in the gym, especially in January. So, Fortune Green, West Hampstead, the gym.
Thank you very much indeed. That's David Weiner there, talking to me, Paul Ross, live on